The cost of chasing one more down for a lost season was catastrophic. In a humiliating shutout loss, Washington Commanders tight end Zach Ertz suffered a hit so brutal, so gruesome his leg appeared to bend backwards. The agonizing result is the fear of a torn ACL, an injury that didn't just end his season, it may have shattered the final chapter of a Hall of Fame career. Ertz, a 35-year-old warhorse, was already playing on a one-year contract, his future in the league hanging by a thread he refused to cut. Recovery from a major knee ligament tear is a 12-month brutal conflict for a young player. For a veteran past 35, it can be the irreversible signal that the body has finally said no. The emotional collapse of Ertz on the cart, tears streaming down his face as teammates looked on in silence, was not just the pain of a ligament tearing, but the visceral fear that this was the definitive, unplanned end. The cruelty of the timing makes this sacrifice even harder to swallow. Just 1 week prior, Ertz had cemented his legacy, passing the legendary Shannon Sharpe for 5th all-time in career catches by a tight end. He was still the reliable safety blanket for a struggling offense. After 11 seasons, a Super Bowl ring, and a staggering career total of over 800 receptions, he was still proving his worth, still fighting. This was the moment the game finally fought back. The injury was the climax of an already disastrous day for Washington. The team was being shut out, eliminated from the playoffs, and had already lost rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels, who was playing his first game back after dislocating his elbow. Seeing Ertz go down with such a devastating injury was the final crushing blow. The broadcast captured Daniels throwing his helmet to the turf in frustration, not just at the loss, but at the violent, chaotic collapse of their season and the injury to their most revered veteran. The man who delivered the hit, Viking safety Jay Ward, faced immediate viral backlash. Fans online are speculating the hit itself was unnecessarily low and dangerous, aimed at the knee of a veteran fighting for an incomplete pass. Whether it was dirty or just a horrifying accident, the result is the same, the potential sacrifice of a final season. But this isn't Ertz's first major war wound. This hit targeted his right leg just 2 years ago. While playing for the Cardinals, he tore his left ACL and MCL. He knows the cost of recovery, the conflict of rehabilitation, and the brutal grind required to return to the field. Now facing another long, agonizing battle, his decision to retire or to attempt a miraculous return as a free agent has become the highest stakes gamble of his career. The MRI scheduled for Monday won't just confirm a torn ligament, it will confirm the final, brutal price Zach Ertz may have paid for his commitment to the Commanders and his refusal to quit. The question is no longer about the playoffs or even next season, but whether the will of the legend can still overpower the cold, hard sacrifice of his body.